Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre here. How are you all doing today? Well, this is the second game that I ordered that came in from the six that I ordered when I called my Gen Con Virtual 2023 visit. So, this is Wild Tiled West, designed by Paul Denon and published by Direwolf Games. This is what I think they call, I could be wrong, I shouldn't use the terms if I'm not correct, polyomino type game. I bought this speaker for the family also, hopefully for the marathon. My family kind of likes Barron Park, and that's a pretty like introductory to this type of a game. So this one here is more advanced. So I said, well, let me go ahead and pick this up, and we'll see how they like this one. This is says 1 to 5 players. Having a hard time reading this. 60 to 90 minutes. I think it says 12 and up. Let's see what the can read the sides any better. Oh, it says 8 and up. Oh, my granddaughter would be like that. 45 to 90 minutes. Okay, here we go. A little bit it says a frontier of hard-working critters and cheat environments waits the wild tiled west. Draft tiles to build new towns across the prairie and help your settlement defend your citizens from no good rotten outlaws. Strike it rich in the mines or risk it all on the card table. The West is wilder than ever, and it'll take clever strategy and a bit of luck to come out on top. Saddle up and ride off with the wild tiled West. Okay, got pictures of all the cards. They look pretty cool. Player mats. We're going to get in there in a second. Right. Now this says 13 and up. See how bad my eyes are today? All right, but my granddaughter, I think, could catch this. She likes Barron Park. All right, so here we go. All right, so they got something in here from Dune, since they are the publishers of Dune. Direwolfdigital.com. I might have to check that out. It's a okay, Wild Wild West. There's the components. Okay, we got a couple that's used in the solo game, so this is solo compatible. We got a couple different types of cards. That's pretty nice. I like that. That's how I'll learn the game before I teach them. Then we're going to cover setup over here. Setup through to here. And notice they don't number the pages. Maybe that's a good thing because then people won't get scared away. Overview, gameplay starting. Roll and place dice. Oh yeah, this is dice. This is pretty cool. I'll show you that when I get to it. Okay. Moving the round marker. Scoring points. Wrangling. And then end game. Strategy tips. Wild sides, carpenters. Come on, give me some help. So there it is. There's the solo play rules. And then the building guide. Nice. Easy to see and read, except for me with my glasses. All right, so here we're going to go look at the tiles. And we've got two boards of these ones. They look nice. They're on a nice, fairly good thickness stock. Hotels, barns, and so forth, and more tiles. This one is a little more complex than Barron Park. I think it's time for them to, though, people that like Barron Park, to check this baby out. All right. Then we have what it looks like, and they're all wrapped in together, so I don't think I'm going to, maybe I will. No, I don't think I will. These are the player boards, but they are dual-sided. And I'm not sure how to use them, which ones to use first or not. They're not recessed, so when you're playing the game, you're gonna have to be careful because you bump the table, things are gonna slide around on them. And that's one downfall, but that's okay. A lot of other games are like this too. Let me take one out so we can at least take one, like a one on the front and back. Pineapple City, Eggplant Corner, Kale Vale, Mazington, Spearmint Pass. Okay, this is the one side. Then we got what costs a lot more, but probably maybe it's a different name, so I don't know what to say about that. Normally, one of them is more advanced than the others. I would think this is because it looks like the costs are higher. All right, let me put that back down over there. Then we have part of the board that goes up there, and we'll be going along this board for the rounds, and after each round, we'll be getting points or whatever it would be. And then we're getting stuff down along on here also. We got two sides of the board. Oh, one track goes up to, let's see, what's 0 to 50. And this one goes 0 to 50. So I don't know what the difference is. Let's look at this number here. 3 and minus 3. 3 and minus 3. 5 and minus 5. Looks like the same things. Okay, I'll find out when I read the rules, won't I? Okay, now these here, this is pretty cool, I think. See if I get this lid off. These are the boards where all of the tiles are going to go in, and this is recessed. So they all go in here for you to draw them out. And then depending on, well, from what I understand, which game you're playing, you take certain amount of tiles out of there. So you have several of these. 4 of them, I think. And they'll be set up on the board, and then you'll be set with your tiles around it. Okay. That's pretty nice. That these are recessed. Okay. Then these are, each individual gets these, and you're going to be going along the tracks. Then you're going to get points. This is kind of like, I would say, like Great Western Trails. When you get to a certain point, you're going to get 3. Get up here, you get 4, you get 5 points for those. Getting them out, not that easy. There is 5. It's 1 to 5. Let's take the bags out. Maybe that'll make a little bit more room. Okay. All right, and then we have a bunch of light brown cubes. And then we have some resources here. Blue. And some more resources. Brown meeples look like maybe they're cows. Who knows? Or horses. I don't know. Rule book probably tells you those. Player tokens. 2 for each player, each color. Probably one goes on a scoring track and one will be on your own track going up and down that one thing on the side. Over here we have D20s and D10s. It looks like D6 10s. So you're going to roll the dice, and then then you're going to put them along the top of the rows, and that's going to dictate where you can actually take a tile from. You just can't take it from anywhere. The dice are going to dictate that. That's a new, yeah, it's going to cause a lot of luck and randomness, but that's different than the other games that they've played. So let's take a look at the cards. Sure, Bill. All right, it says Bandit Ridge. I think that's the one for solo. Okay. All right, so we got the businesswoman building tiles that are 4 or more squares. So I guess if you have this card in your hand and you build that are squares and you build 2 to 3 of them, you're going to get 8 victory points, 4 to 5, 15. That's pretty cool. We got the developer, complete towns and or town halls. The foreman, 4 for each of the following: 4 completed towns, 4 mining income, all of the above. Cool. The gambler scored points for 4 per 3 card hand and 7 per 4 card hand. All right, pretty cool. Nice looking cards too. All right, I believe that when we get down here, we're going to get into the solo decks and so forth. There's the cards when they were talking about in-game scoring. In-game scoring looks like you're going to handle. There's a player rate for each person for in-game scoring. That's pretty cool. All right, I like it. I like what I just saw with these components. I hope you all enjoyed this unboxing. This is Wild Tiled West from Direwolf Games. So go down there, hit that like button. This is my number 2 in my virtual Gen Con 23 haul out of 6. We'll post the other ones when they come in. SoCalsabre saying, take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other. Stay safe. Hit that like button on the way down.